Hey guys, how are you? Grant right here. I'm back here today for another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. I'm all dressed up today, and I think you guys know that means there is something special in store for you. Today, I am super excited to announce I'm going to be reacting to the legendary Barbra Streisand. It has been a long time coming for me to introduce Barbra to this channel. I wanted to make it a point to do so this week. And I'm just very excited about that. Today I'm going to be reacting to The Way We Were by the legendary Barbra Streisand, one of my all-time favorite songs, one of my favorite songs by Barbra Streisand. A little background information: I was introduced to Barbra Streisand through my mother, who was probably one of her biggest fans. Barbra Streisand is the absolute benchmark, in my opinion, for impeccable singing alongside people like Whitney Houston. She paved the way for basically every female vocalist, every real vocalist today, that is. If you have ever been to a vocal coach, as I have, if you've ever been trained, one of the first people that they bring up is Barbra Streisand in regards to technique. Barbra Streisand, just like I said, her approach to singing is like no other. And the thing about her that's so special is it's all natural to her. She did not learn any of it through a vocal coach. She naturally sings the way she does, and it's just, like I said, it's so admirable to any singer out there. And anyone who wants to become a singer really needs to pay attention to the way she sings and her approach, her technique, everything, because, like I said, second to none. Absolutely one of the best of all time, and I am super excited to be bringing her to this channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I begin today's video, as always, if you are new here, welcome to my community. I am happy to have you here. If you would please be so kind, hit that subscribe button. No, smash that subscribe button. There is tons of content coming you don't want to miss. Give this video a thumbs up at the end, and don't you forget to check my social handles in the drop down box below. Once again, for my new people on here, if you are looking for new pieces for your wardrobe, look no further. I have new merch. The link is in the drop down box below. Let's get into it.
Lady who made a movie called Funny Girl, which was tremendously successful, and then a decade passed and she made a movie called Funny Lady, and if there's a third one, I don't know what, do they call it Funny Old Crock or what? I don't have any idea. But here is a lady with a glorious talent and a most wonderful voice, the marvelous Miss Barbra Streisand.
Grandma Dick.
standing ovation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whew. Humongous round of applause. Almost in tears here. What can I say? I'm so many memories are flooding back revisiting this performance. One of the best to ever do it, legendary Barbra Streisand. Okay, gotta adjust the ensemble. Little coffee break here. Bear with me. Guys. First off, to my new people here, welcome to this channel once again. Very happy to have you here. Barbra Streisand, words cannot express just how special she is. Like I said, one of the best to ever do it. I have rarely seen a singer on any platform, any talent show, attempt a Barbra Streisand song because of the difficulty in approaching a Barbra Streisand song. The thing that is so special, well, there are just, I could go on for hours talking about her in great detail with, you know, the technical aspect of her singing, but what makes her so special and so difficult to replicate is the delicate nature of the technicalities in her voice. Barbra Streisand, she's one of those singers that didn't just become the benchmark in technique regarding, you know, high notes. It's everything involved in her voice. The lower register, her upper register, you know, her vibrato, especially the vibrato. Just like I said, like no other, just incredibly unique, while, you know, being that benchmark in you know, absolute perfect, you know, singing across the board. The thing that is so special about performances like this of hers is the fact that there were only, you know, very, very slight moments of her going into her upper register, but the impact was incredible in those couple moments, and the balance that she was able to bring out in her performances was, like I said, like no other. Her mix in her upper register was probably one of the best of all time. And it was completely effortless for her. She knew exactly what to do with every single part of her voice. She still does to this day. And the fact that she could still outsing 90 to 95% of the female artists in the industry today at her age is, like I said, a testament to her sheer talent and the work that she put in to developing her talent throughout her career. This song, The Way We Were, my mother used to play it all the time, especially while cleaning. I remember growing up, and it just brings back so many memories of her. And just, you know, the fact that she always wanted me to listen to Barbra Streisand as a singer myself, in, you know, the developing stages in my career, you know, childhood. And like I said, it brings back, there's so much nostalgia in hearing this song again. I wanted to make it a point to react to a live performance of the song, to make it a point to, you know, bring awareness to the generation today that performers like Barbra Streisand were able to do it live just as good as they were able to do it in the studio. And to just show people that that's very, very important. We don't see that a lot today. A lot of today's performances are a lot of playback, a lot of lip singing going on. When you bring an artist out of the studio today, 8 times out of 10, they're not able to do what, you know, you heard in the studio live. And it's incredibly embarrassing to the craft, in my opinion. And in my opinion, it's an abomination to the music industry when you have, you know, artists who cannot, you know, do what, you know, artists are supposed to do on a stage. Yes, you go into a recording studio to make a record, but what it's really about is you getting on stage and bringing it live to an audience live. That's the way it started, you know, back then. Artists didn't have all the advantages of auto-tune and Melodyne and this and that and all these things that, you know, everybody uses in the studio to enhance what is already there. But so much of what happens today is these, you know, utilities are used to mask the fact that singers are not capable. Point blank and period. They're just not capable. They don't have the chops. that are needed, you know, to be an actual singer. You know what I mean? So Barbra Streisand, like I said, live, she was just as good, if not better, and still is to this day, as what you heard in the studio. And the thing that I love about Barbra Streisand is the fact that she is an absolute perfectionist. I'm the same way when it comes to, you know, my vocals. Barbra Streisand, she always, and the thing is, a lot of people always tried to criticize her for how much control she would take, not just in her singing, in her directing, because she directed her many films also. She's like an across-the-way perfectionist in everything that she does, and I always admired that about her, because I was always the same way about everything that I do also. And a real artist naturally, you know, is that way. You know, we can't help it. Barbra Streisand, like I said, she really, really was one of the pioneers in doing so with all of that. Her vibrato, probably one of the best in the industry alongside Whitney Houston. Those two, I hold the two top spots in vibrato. Just how natural it was. A lot of singers, I've said this before, it's either the vibrato is too slow or too fast. Those two, Barbra Streisand and Whitney Houston, absolute perfection, the right speed, the right timing, the right placement of the vibrato, just everything correct across the board. And like I said, something that we will probably never hear again in the essence of how, you know, great, you know, it was. Barbra Streisand, though, like I said, just so unique in her delivery, and just absolute glorious in how delicate, while how powerful she was able to deliver, in every single sense of the, you know, notion. Just like I said, absolute perfection, brilliance in every single way, and I'm just so happy to have been able to revisit this performance. Another humongous round of applause. Humongous round of applause for the incomparable Barbra Streisand. Once again, I cannot express how happy I am to bring her to this channel. If any of you have any Barbra Streisand requests you would like me to, you know, take into account and bring to this channel, please leave them in my comments down below. I'd be happy to add them to the lineup. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reaction video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I have tons of content coming you don't want to miss. If you are new here and you wish to support this channel, please find me on Patreon. Subscribe for a low monthly premium to have inclusive access on content you will not find anywhere else. And or you can leave me a donation via Cash App. Details will be in the drop-down box below. And you guys know the deal. If you want me to react to something, leave your requests in the comments down below. I will add them to the lineup. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep that positivity going. We need all we can get in this world. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.